Prime Minister Narendra Modi slams opposition, saying they insult armed forces, attacks Sam Pitroda for demeaning the forces. India, one of the fastest growing large economies in the world, says International Monetary Fund. Political activity is gaining momentum in Assam as political parties announce list of candidates for ensuing Lok Sabha elections. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu urges people to work towards achieving access to safe water to all on the occasion of World Water Day. And India clinches SAF Women's Championship for the 5th time in a row, defeating Nepal in finals. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Joshna Borua with the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today slammed the opposition, saying they insult the armed forces time and again. In a tweet, Modi said that he appealed to fellow Indians to question the opposition leaders on their statements. Using the hashtag Janta Maaf Nahi Karegi, the Prime Minister attacked Sam Pitroda, who looks after Congress overseas affairs. He reportedly said that post the Mumbai terror attacks, India could have responded with airstrikes, but according to him, that is now not how it is dealt. Modi said that by such statements, the Congress has admitted that what the nation already knew, that is, its unwillingness to respond to forces of terror. He also attacked Sam Pitroda for kickstarting the Pakistan National Day celebrations on behalf of the Congress, ironically by demeaning India's armed forces. The International Monetary Fund has said India has been one of the fastest growing large economies in the world. IMF asserted that the country has carried out several key reforms in the last 5 years and more reforms are needed going forward to sustain the high growth, including to harness the demographic dividend opportunity. This was stated by IMF Communications Director Gary Rice while responding to a question on India's economic development in the last 5 years at a fortnightly news conference yesterday night in Washington. He said that India has been one of the world's fastest growing large economies of late, with growth averaging about 7% over the past 5 years. In Jammu and Kashmir, a total of 6 terrorists, including top Lashkar commander, were killed during 4 counter-terrorist operations in North Kashmir's Baramulla and Bandipora districts and in South Kashmir's Shopian district since yesterday. The police said that a minor boy who was taken as a hostage by trapped terrorists in Hajin Bandipora area was also killed in the encounter. 7 security personnel, including an officer and few paratroopers, were also injured during the encounter. Security sources said 2 terrorists in Kalantara Kandi Kriri village of Baramulla district and 1 each in Ratnipora Shopian and Sopore in Baramulla were killed in encounters by the joint teams of security forces. Security sources said 1 among 2 slain terrorists in Hajin encounter in Bandipora is a top LET commander and is a Pakistani national. In Assam, political activities are gradually gaining momentum in the state. BJP has declared 8 candidates yesterday, including State Power Minister Tapan Kumar Gogoi at Jorhat, Deputy Speaker of State Assembly Kripanath Malla at Karimganj seat. The party has given ticket to former Guwahati Mayor Queen Uja in the prestigious Guwahati seat. The party has alliance with the Oham Gana Porikhod and Bodoland People's Front in the state. The National People's Party has declared a list of 5 candidates at Silchar, Tezpur, Kolyabor, Jorhat and Dibrugarh. The Congress has also started campaigning in Assam. Congress has given ticket to former State Minister Pradyut Bodloi at Nagaon, former bureaucrat MGVK Bhanu at Tezpur and sitting MP Gaurav Gogoi at Kolyabor seat. Assam has 14 Lok Sabha seats. The Meghalaya Election Department is adopting every measure to ensure maximum participation during the upcoming Lok Sabha polls in the country. From banners, posters to street plays and 3D installation of election-related monoliths, the department is gearing Shillong city up for the Festival of Democracy. As part of ongoing multimedia campaign on voter education and electoral participation and awareness, 3D installations representing the EVM machines and ECI theme have been symbolically installed in the heart of Shillong city for visibility. Street plays on various electoral themes covering inclusive voting, clean ethical voting, sea vigil and EVM VVPAT were held. Today is World Water Day. The day focuses attention on the importance of fresh water and advocates sustainable management of freshwater resources. The theme of this year is Leaving No One Behind. On World Water Day, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu called on people to pledge to work towards achieving access to safe water to all. In a tweet, Naidu called upon everyone to promote sustainable management of freshwater resources and conserve and rejuvenate all rivers and water bodies which are lifelines for many regions. He said apart from ensuring safe water to all sections, there is a need to sensitize everybody, including school children, on the necessity to conserve every drop of water through reduce, reuse and recycle water campaigns. He said water is a basic human right. The ruling BJP's candidate Pratima Bhaumik for the West Tripura Lok Sabha seat today filed her nomination at DM West Tripura office amid huge enthusiasm among party workers and supporters. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb and Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Debarma accompanied the candidate during filing of her nomination. CPIM's one of the most popular leaders, indigenous wing Gana Mukti Parishad chief, sitting MP Jitendra Chaudhary, has submitted nomination for East Tripura Lok Sabha seat. Amid massive gathering of left supporters today, in Ambassa town, Dalai district, a huge rally was conducted by people of all communities in support of the candidate. Meanwhile, BJP's alliance partner, Indigenous People's Front of Tripura candidate Sukla Charan Noyatia, filed nomination paper for the West constituency at Agartala. He was accompanied by Ministers N.C. Debarma, Mebar Kumar Jamatia and his supporters. Assam joined the rest of the country in celebrating Holi festival, which began from Thursday. In Guwahati today, the people, including women and children from different communities, moving in groups, singing Holi songs and played with different colors to mark the beginning of spring.
Thank you. Kala. Mau kusut juga, melalui kali langsung.
Holi celebration is being observed at Shillong with pomp and gaiety. No wonder Shillong is into Holi mood. People greeted everyone with colors, sharing sweetness of love. People gathered to sprinkle colors on each other. Though Holi is an ancient religious festival, it is becoming popular across other communities. The festival signifies victory over evil, arrival of spring and end of winter. Holi, the festival of colors, is celebrated all over the state of Manipur today with young, old and children playing colors since morning in different parts of the state. Along with Holi, the biggest Yaoshang festival is also celebrated in Manipur. The festival is celebrated during spring in the month of Lamta Tha in Manipuri calendar, which starts from the full moon day. The festival is celebrated 5 days by the Hindus. The festival is celebrated with singing, dancing and other traditional performances by the people of the state. The highlights of the festival is the Tabal Chongba, a traditional folk dance of Manipur, in which young boys, girls and children take part. Tabal Chongba is generally performed only in the night and it is therefore translated into moonlight dance. In football, India has clinched the SAF Women's Championship for the 5th time in a row, defeating host Nepal 3-1 in the final at Biratnagar. In the first half, Dalmia Chibber of India scored the first goal of the match, which was equalled by Nepal's Sabitra Bhandari at the 33rd minute. In the second half, Grace Dengme scored the second goal at 63rd minute and Anju Tamang scored the third and decisive goal in the 76th minute. This was India's 23rd straight victory in the championship since its inception in 2010. The District Program Officer ICDS cell of East Khasi Hills along with Meghalaya Cycling Association on Thursday organized a bicycle rally as part of the Poshan Pakhwara celebration, which is a nutrition mission initiated by the central government. Around 30 to 40 cyclists took part in the rally. It may be mentioned that the aim of the central flagship program to provide nutrition to every household by 2022. Flagging off the rally, Social Welfare Director L.M. Momin said that the department is fighting against malnutrition and the department is trying to involve as many people as possible in the fight against this menace. Time now for the weather report.
Satellite imagery of the northeast shows that rain or thundershower is likely to occur at a few isolated places of the region during the next 24 hours. The temperatures recorded today at some of the state capitals of the region are as follows. Guwahati recorded a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius, a minimum of 18.6 degrees Celsius. Itanagar 24.4 and 17.6. Kohima 23.9 and 12.2. Imphal 24.9 and 11.5. Aizawl 29.3 and 16.2. Agartala 34 and 23.3, Shillong 22.8 and 12, and Gangtok recorded a maximum of 15 degrees Celsius, a minimum of 10 degrees Celsius.
To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi slams opposition, saying they insult armed forces, attacks Sam Pitroda for demeaning the forces. India, one of the fastest growing large economies in the world, says International Monetary Fund. Political activity is gaining momentum in Assam as political parties announce list of candidates for the ensuing Lok Sabha election. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu urges people to work towards achieving access to safe water to all on the occasion of World Water Day. And India clinches SAF Women's Championship for the 5th time in a row, defeating Nepal in the finals. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.